Dr. Sudhakar and all your dear colleagues there on the other side, Mr. Javed Akhtar and all the DCs and DMs of Karnataka. And on my side here, we have our Health Secretary, Mr. Rajesh Bhushan, and additional Health Secretary, Madam Aarti Ahuja, and Love Agrawal, our Joint Secretary, and the Director of National Center for Disease Control, Dr. Sujit Singh. He will make a small presentation on the present situation with particular reference to Karnataka. You would recall that in the last 8-9 months, in fact, virtually on 8th of November, say 4 days from now, we shall be completing almost a journey of 10 months in the health ministry. Our first meeting around this issue was on 8th of January. That was a meeting of the group of experts here when we had started discussing about COVID and had started planning the future strategy, and by 17th of January we had in fact sent the detailed health advisories to all the states, and you are all familiar about the various things that happened during the course of the last 10 months, the lockdown, and then now the subsequent unlock activities that are happening all over the country. During the course of these 10 months, you would recall that Prime Minister also held a number of video conferences with the state chief ministers. A large number of meetings were organized at the level of the cabinet secretary within the government and with the chief secretaries, and also by the Union Health Secretary, and of course by me also, with ministers and DMs. And this meeting in fact is in continuity to all those meetings, and it has been organized again with you see in our mind we have a couple of things that we want to highlight and underline, and then maybe bring it to your notice, because right now broadly we see that the number of cases all over the country have started showing a decline, and but there are a couple of states, like of course your state also, where the numbers continue to be very significantly high. Although in the last few days we have already started seeing a decline, and we hope that in the next few weeks we should have better results from Karnataka also. Karnataka right now is probably having the maximum number of cases after Maharashtra. But the good thing is that while we have a recovery rate at the national level which is just slightly over 92%, your recovery rate is almost 93%. And while we at the national level have a fatality rate of 1.49, your fatality rate is 1.35. So that these are some of the good things. And we also recall, you see, in fact, I used to mention in my earlier VCs that on number of fronts Karnataka had been doing very well, and especially when we had asked the states to search for those SARI cases and all, and we had set a target that minimum you should search for 250 or 300 or 400, and then in Karnataka the figures used to be in few thousands, and I used to quote it with my other ministerial colleagues all over the country. So right now I know that Some of the districts adjoining this Kerala, 3-4 districts, they are under a little more you see pressure, and then of course 40% of your cases are contributed by the urban areas in Bengaluru, and overall as such the country right now is showing better trends from almost I think active cases which were ranging from the number was around 10 lakhs a couple of weeks back. It's come down quite significantly, less than 50% of that, and even the all other parameters are showing good results. So in the light of all this, and with the impending you see the potential of things getting aggravated, which we have seen in a couple of places. You know, your adjoining Kerala had, because of the festivities and related issues, there was a big spike that we noticed recently. And then because of the chances of this respiratory virus getting aggravated in terms of its transmission during the winter months, we all know that the Prime Minister in recent times has spoken about creating a Jan Andolan sort of movement for the people to religiously follow the COVID appropriate behavior. And this had even prompted him to address the nation, and although it was a brief address where for 10 minutes he addressed, but the focus of the address was again reminding everybody, which we have been reminding, you have been reminding, everybody all across the country has been reminding people to follow the basics around wearing of masks properly, maintaining physical distance, and ensuring hand hygiene and respiratory etiquettes, and then of course avoiding these unnecessary participation in the gatherings. But the Prime Minister had emphasized this again, and to send the message across that this was so important, he addressed the nation also. So we had also started interacting with the ministers also. I had this similar type of meeting with a couple of states in the recent past, and I intend to do it with many more states. Next 3 days also we are having continuously similar meetings with different states, and we want that right now, if we have to really cut down the transmission of COVID, one of the best solutions could be to ensure that everybody is using this social vaccine, which is of course this mask and other physical distancing norms, etc., COVID appropriate behavior. So you have also must have observed that wherever there has been a laxity on this front, whether it was enforcement of the real law by the authorities, or whether it was the careless attitude of the people, we have suffered. And you have seen that in your own capital also in the last few months. So this meeting, we will in fact share a bit of the details that we want to highlight about Karnataka with the help of this presentation from the Director of NCDC, Dr. Sujit Singh. That will be the first part of this meeting. And then I also want to sort of remind you that simultaneously we are all working on the vaccine strategy. The vaccine development process is also quite actively on. We hope to get a good vaccine during the early months of 2021, and wish to give it to at least 20 to 25 crore people by July, August. So for that, the states are already been informed about drawing up the lists about the health workers, frontline workers, etc., etc. So that is also something which I think in the end, when the health secretary gives his final comments, he will also like to remind you about following up on that issue also, because that issue also deserves our appropriate attention and adequate attention at this particular moment, about things that we intend to do say 6 months from now, because that will also involve a lot of logistics and uh, involvement of training of our health workers and our immunization teams, etc. So these are some of the important things which we thought we must highlight in this meeting with you. We all know that we have right now adequate capacity in terms of our beds in our COVID hospitals, healthcare facilities, COVID care centers, from 1 lab to 2045 labs, from few thousand tests to almost 1 to 1.5 million tests a day. We have already done over 11 crore tests in the country, and on virtually every front, things are like significantly stabilized in terms of our requirement. But the most important thing is that if we can ensure this COVID appropriate behavior, we should be able to get much closer to success on the COVID front. So this is what I thought. I'll just make a small beginning to share the idea of this meeting, and we want all the DMs and everyone who have joined. We'll see if there is a need where we can have some of the comments of the DMs where we have more cases, which will be highlighted by our NCDC director. By now, everybody in the country has learnt how to fight COVID, and DMs and all the health officials, I think they have all become super expert in handling. So right now it is not a question of how we do it, you already know it. But now it is only doing it much more meticulously and more aggressively and trying to finish the job. That is what the idea of the whole exercise is.